I'm 52 years old and my girlfriend is 46. We've been living together for a couple of years in my house. We are the most ordinary couple. We have a quiet and peaceful life. Sometimes we allow ourselves to travel, but most of the time we spend at home. My girlfriend has a daughter from her first marriage. She is 25 years old and her name is Sylvia. She lives alone in my girlfriend's apartment. About 2 weeks ago, she had a little accident in her apartment, and the apartment is pretty old, and it was decided to do a complete renovation. A friend of mine helped her daughter with money for repairs, since Sylvia is out of work now. During the repairs, which is a little over a month, I invited her to stay with me. I don't have a very big house, but I have a spare room for her. And now I really regret it. Now I would gladly pay for any hotel for her, just to move out of my place. Before all this, we had quite little contact with Sylvia. We saw each other mostly on holidays. One time we even went on a little trip for 5 days, and the three of us lived in a rented house. It was fine. Sylvia was a completely normal girl. We didn't have any conflicts during all that time. She treated me normally. It was more of a forced communication. After all, her mother was my girlfriend. And then after moving just a couple of days, I noticed that in my room with my girlfriend, someone was rummaging around. Things were not in their usual places. Naturally, there was no one to do this except Sylvia. I told my girlfriend about this, but she did not pay much attention. Rather, she didn't even believe it, thought I was imagining things. Honey, come on, think about it. Why would Sylvia do this? Okay, I have locks in all my rooms in the doorknob, but I never use them. I didn't even know where the keys were. I spent all day looking for them, and now I started locking our room. But Sylvia going through our things was really nothing. That was easily solved with a lock. But her behavior with me started to scare me a lot. The thing is that my girlfriend works until 7 p.m. Sometimes she stays late at work, but rarely. She comes home around 8 p.m., and I spend pretty little time at work. I usually come in the morning or even in the afternoon for a couple of hours and go home. And it's just me and Sylvia at home most of the day. The first few days we only saw each other for half an hour a day. We'd have lunch together, and then we'd each spend time at our own place. And now she started to give me very active signs of attention. At first she was just flirting, and now she's really starting to seduce me. And I'm not imagining it. I mean, if someone takes your hand and puts it on their leg, or calls you directly into their room. No one's going to tell you it's imagination. She even tried to kiss me. The most important thing is that I don't believe that I am really interesting as a man. She has some kind of calculation, and I don't understand what it is. Why she's provoking me like this, I don't know. But she definitely wants to cause me problems. I told my girlfriend that Sylvia was flirting with me before she had even openly attacked me. At the time, flirting still seemed innocent. My girlfriend didn't believe me, laughed, that I was making it all up for myself and just flattering myself. She 100% would not believe me. Not only will she not believe me, but I would be a liar, which would compromise her daughter. I began to stay late at work and try to come home a little later than my girlfriend. One guy at work has noticed a change in my behavior. I mean, everybody noticed, but he asked me, "Boss, are you having problems at home? You started spending a lot of time at work and you're stressed all the time." I didn't have anything particularly valuable at home. There was a folder with important documents, but I took them to work and put them in a safe. So it turns out that I am now afraid to be in my own house until my girlfriend comes home from work. When the three of us are home, Sylvia acts like nothing has ever happened. I didn't have time to record her provocations on my phone, and now I'm not sure I want to try it. It is quite possible she has the same goal, and she has somehow prepared to turn the situation in her favor. But I can't figure out exactly what she is up to. I asked her what she was up to, but she just laughed. I suggested to my girlfriend that I would also add money so that the repairs at Sylvia's house would be finished as soon as possible. According to my calculations, at the same pace of repairs, Sylvia will be with us for about another month. She's been staying with me for about 2 weeks now. In any case, I need to get this resolved quickly within a couple of days. I still don't know how I can kick Sylvia out without my girlfriend thinking I'm crazy. There's no way my girlfriend is going to believe the story about her daughter brazenly seducing me. And I don't have any proof.